First of all, I want to say I just came back from Xinjiang, actually, my third trip in 2 years. This time I went to Eastern Xinjiang. I've been to Northern Xinjiang, I've been to Southern Xinjiang, Kashgar. I've been to Eastern Xinjiang, and I've also been to Horgos, which is a westernmost point of Xinjiang. So I pretty much saw, I wouldn't say very deeply, but I saw a lot, and I had in-depth conversation with people from all walks of life, Uyghurs, other ethnic minorities that are in Xinjiang, the local Han people, okay, imams. I visited mosques. I went to people who practice traditional art and so on and so forth, so I get a better understanding. Xinjiang is not just about Uyghurs. People seem to have this impression, but it's not. There are the Kazakhs, there are the Kyrgyz, there are the Mongols, and it's not just Muslim faith. There are also Christian churches as well. I went to Urumqi and I visited a Christian church. So Xinjiang is very diverse, and there are, of course, a lot of Han people with their culture as well. So if we're really talking about multipolar, multicultural, diversity, you need to take into consideration that the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region is not a Uyghur, how should I say, that's defined by this one particular group and one particular culture. And precisely because of that, when you think about the overall peace, security, and prosperity of the region, you have to put things into perspective. If you want, go to Xinjiang. As I said, the visa is open. You can go travel to Xinjiang, see things for yourselves. Along the same line, look, the whole Western narrative about Xinjiang has several pillars, economic pillars. They don't want China to develop this region into an economic hub, which has great potential because it connects to Western Asia. There are a lot of products that are traveling via Xinjiang to Europe, to Central Asia, and the economic opportunities are booming. Basically, Western Xinjiang is the center point of the entire Eurasia continent. So there is a huge potential, and a lot is still going on. One of the reason, and it's someone who's been sanctioned in Xinjiang, he tells me one of the reasons they are sanctioned is precisely because America sees the potential reach of Chinese products and Chinese technology, Chinese influence into these part of the world. If you use a magnify and look at the details, of course, there are many things, but I tell you, instead of cultural suppression here, which literally some people try to say you don't allow the Uyghur to use their language, their name, their tradition, their culture, which is completely not true. The local television has Uyghur language, Uyghur music channels, which goes on for on and on. Anybody who wants to learn and listen to Uyghur music, it's there. And I was in the hotel room and I was listening. I was like, wow. One key word is it's about bringing Xinjiang into part of China's economic development. If Xinjiang is an outpost that doesn't understand the common use language, does not get integrated into China's overall development, it will be a backward outpost for all the time. That's why China is trying to integrate Xinjiang into China's development, hence the change, the standardization, the language.